What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. You know, it's really hard to be enthusiastic about a market that you know is a lie at times. I mean, look at the 2020 pre-sale prices on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Megatin cards. All these prices are lying to you. This is deceptive. This is not real. This is smoking curtains, stuff like that. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, comment down below. Comment question of the day. What do you think is going to be the card that is actually going to maintain, if not go up in value? Or a card I should really say that you're looking to get in the 2020 10 Lost Memories? Personally speaking, I just want Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. That's all I care about. There's a lot of other cool cards in here. Maybe from rarity upgrades I might get involved in. But realistically speaking, the only card I care about is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, a promo card that's supposed to have its own promo pack, but doesn't. It's somehow circulated along the main set. Konami, really deceptive. But I gotta say, Red Eyes Dragoon is the card I care about. Do you go in and buy it now? Do you pre-sell and lock your copies of Red Eyes Dragoon now? No, you don't do that. That's a terrible idea. There's no reason to go in and buy Red Eyes Dark Dragoon now because it currently has roughly around a $60 pre-sale price. We know that's not true. We know that's fake. We know everyone all over the place is going to be opening 2020 10 Lost Memories, whether people are buying a case, 10 cases, 30 cases. This is a card everybody wants. This is a card everyone's going to continue to open. And the minute people get the ones of these cards that they want, maybe one, maybe two copies, maybe even 3 copies, they're going to go ahead and sell the extra ones, thereby lowering the value of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. We'll talk about product traffic in a second. Looking at Appaloosa Bodegas in the set, it's roughly around $35. IP Masquerade is currently roughly around $25. Borderless Savage Dragon is $24. No Material, somehow $7. Phantasm is about $9. I mean, these are some weird prices because you and I both know these are not going to be the real prices. What normally happens with the Megatins is when we first see a pre-sale price, like we did, like the 2019 Megatins, it's insanely high. I look at this camera, I tell you don't buy, some people still do. If you do use my TCG player link, why not? Let me benefit from whatever bad decision you're going to make by pre-buying cards. And then what happens is the prices slowly go down, like after a while, because everyone's throwing the cards onto the market. I shouldn't really slowly not going down. Slowly stabilizes what I'm trying to say after a while. And what we see here is we see these cards go to a stabilization period, and then we see the market actually start to form. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players go, you know what? I think this card's good. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Some Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just throw more of the card in the market. And then we see a slow fluctuation in the market value. And I think that with the 2020 Megatins, that's exactly what we're going to see. Crazy high pre-sale prices, low post prices. I'm talking like within like a week, 2 weeks max low. You think anyone pulling a second, third, fourth copy of Appaloosa is going to need it? Same with IP Masquerade, same with Borderless Savage Dragon. Well, these are the top 3 cards in the set. Minus Pot of Extravagance. Once again, I'll get to that in a second. No Material. Do you think anyone actually wants No Material? I have my set of Secret Rares, but if you pull the version of No Material in this set, do you want a 4 copy? Of course not. Phantasm? Not needed. So looking once again into this set, if this is at crazy high price points, it's very disappointing. Because after this hype, which we know is going to die, what's the other price points of the cards? Well, Cyber's Quantum Dragon's $3, LP's $2, Hita is $2, Corbane's $3. You see the trend over here? I don't think that the 2020 Megatin is going to have good, big value. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys is I wouldn't recommend going in and investing in this set sealed, but then again, I haven't been saying that for a long while. I do think the 2020 Megatin does have its gems, but if you go in and buy a bulk amount of it, you're not really buying gems. You're buying a cave in which could have a small vein of silver. Don't do that. That's a horrible investment. And despite saying that, I can't wait to see who does do that. Up next, guys, Pot of Extravagance. So, with the announcement of Pot of Extravagance in 2020 Megatins, obviously the prices of the card spiked down. With Pot of Extravagance coming out of Toon Chaos, being previously was like $43, market price shows to be roughly around $24. Unlimited about $25. If you want a first edition copy of the card, you're looking to pay about $30. So it's not that bad yet, depending on the reprinted copy of Pot of Extravagance in the 2020 Megatin. If that copy is somehow like Prismatic Secret, even this regular Secret Rare is not safe. Current regular Secret Rare Pot of Extravagance original print coming out of Savage Strike with a $51 market price. Unlimited copies show it to be roughly around $42. And then you want a first edition, it's $50. Now here's the thing about this card. If the pot of extravagance in the 2020 Megatin is ultra rare, the value of the secret rare will slowly stabilize, and I personally think it has a chance of going up. In fact, let's look at pot of extravagance collector's rare coming at Toon Chaos, $190 market price. And then remember when this card was roughly around $250, and even then I was like, I want it, you want it, but we shouldn't do this because this is the forbidden fruit of just losing value. I know you'll say V, but collector's rares are hard to find, all that stuff. I get you, I'm with you. But ultimate rares are still going to maintain the highest price point. This card's an excellent candidate to reprinted ultimate rare. But looking back at, once again, pot of extravagance, collector's rare at a Toon Chaos, it's still roughly around $125, which is not bad. If you haven't seen the fact that this card used to be double the price randomly a couple of weeks ago. So, does anyone else have Lightning Storm besides not me? Lightning Storm's coming out of Initial Assault with a $107 market price. Unlimited copies are roughly around $105 starting. If you want to purchase and copy the card, it's about $108, $109, which is still a lot of money for Lightning Storm. I think we can all agree. This is still a ton of money for this card. Here's the dealio. Are you going to get it? Do you have it already? How many do you have? Because I'll tell you right now what I'm doing. I'm waiting until we get the ban list. I'm waiting, hopefully, if we see Harpy's Fellows to come off the ban list, and then I'm going to get involved in going ahead and grabbing 2 Lightning Storms as every version, everyone with this card might consider selling it. I think that's the right way to do it. With the ban list, this card will more than likely lose its value. And if it does lose its value, why not go ahead and grab it then? Why? Or you go for the reprint. I'm personally just looking to get the card as soon as possible because I want to play more remote duel events. So we have Evil here just a goat, a great reprint candidate, $112 market price. It's about, actually, this one's, we have one over here for $106. After that one's gone, it's roughly around almost near $120. And then $130 for Evil here just a goat. I'm skipping all the foreign pictures. I wish you could just this was like a setting, come on, no one without photos. Okay, I gotta do that next time. Anyway, and then we got Evil here Malicious Bane coming out, Legendary Duelist and Mortal Destiny. $87 market price. It's about $82. These should be reprinted, Konami. Why are we pretending like these are just a thing over here to the side? Why these cards have not been reprinted is beyond my imagination. Number one, it says Hero in it. If you reprint it, Hero players don't care. They will still buy it. Number two, if they were to buy that card, we can all agree that the original price of these cards, like Hero, Mrs. Bane, and It's Just Gold, would actually go down in value depending on the rarity of the reprint. And number three, you give access to heroes to more players. A deck that, if we're being super generous, is tier 1.5. Why has this not been reprinted? You reprinted so much stuff, but we don't see it just a gold or Mrs. Bane. Are you waiting for the Gold series? Is that a thing? Like, you just go, oh, just a Gold series, and then we'll get the Eldritch the Golden Lord Gold series, lulz, we got it. Like, is that a thing you're gonna be doing, Konami? Because I want to be involved. I want to be excited about that. How about you release your spoilers already and tell us? Because that would be cool. But, just to have these here and not have reprints on them is just insane to me. And then there's Utopic Zexal. This card is proof that there's hype in the competitive market. I mean, this card is living proof. Number S0 Utopic Zexal, 200 magazine promo ultra rare with a $13 market price is down to about 12 at best with shipping included. This card had some crazy high numbers before. Even the super rare was like $8 at a maximum crisis. It's $2 all over the place. That's because of the balance. Yu-Gi-Oh players, even though they're excited about Numerons, the Numerons are kind of fun. S0 is definitely not a fun card to go against. So a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are just like, you know what? Even though Numeron realistically hasn't done much in the meta, you know what? This card's probably gonna get hit by the ban list. A card that says your opponent can't play nothing and pass turn, that's a card, it's probably gonna get hit in the ban list. I think every Yu-Gi-Oh player has come to that conclusion. The thing about S0, the fact that it went so high and so down so fast should be an inkling to anybody out there looking into the market that the competitive market is excited about going ahead and grabbing these cards for their decks. There's still hype in the competitive market. And even though we can't physically go to a regionals or a YCS, there's still a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players who are ready to go at a moment's notice. Think of it that way, because that's the reality of the situation. There's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players who Konami said, hey, we're going to have a YCS in about 12 hours. Who's ready to come down? It's in Alaska. There'll be dudes packing planes to get there. Mark my words. Blue Eyes White Dragon Duel Saga Ultra Rare with a $27 market price is roughly down to about $25. This card spiked up and spiked down. I'm not sure who did this buyout, or who maybe a group of people did this buyout. it's a nice looking ultra rare. I'll tell you that. I love Dual Saga ultra rares. I think a lot of people do. It's probably the best ultra rare rarity, the Dual Saga ultra rares in the game. So it's cool to see that. But now the Yu-Gi-Oh players that bought into this, that hyped this up, I guess, are just changing their picture. They're going, no, it's Blue Dragon Gold Mine. That's the new one that you want to get. The card currently has a $103 market price, but it's already down to roughly around $91. Listen, I'm excited about cards like Blue Dragon and having these old rares go up in value. It makes me actually look at my old Blue Eyes cards like, oh wow, this is a thing. This card that used to be like $1 is actually worth way more. And that should be a bit of an indication to you guys out there who, even though didn't like the Legendary Duelist set, saw different rarity, the color rarities and the red eyes, saw that as like, wow, that's the actual money card of the set. Despite the fact that the set did have some kind of printing errors at times, or the set had some, well, bad for meta play, you know, kind of cards at the time. Like, there's no good meta cards in there. But it is cool to see that this is going up in value. That went up in value. And if these cards from the show went up in value, those are going to as well. It's just only a matter of time. The longer we get away from that set, the longer we get not many players enthusiastic about the set, the more people that invested in the set are just gonna sit there and count their money at the end of the day. Just like the same amount of people counted their money with the Ghost Gold Blue Eyes Dragon, as well as those who has the Dual Saga Blue Eyes Dragon. Invoked Mechaba, another card that just went up, kind of stabilized actually. Invoked Mechaba currently holding an $18 market price, is roughly around $26. After that, it does go back up to $30. But the thing about Invoked Mechaba, I feel like even though this is a really good card, it's going down in value. Like, I don't know other than how to say it. Like this, like, I like Invoked variants. I'm excited about Invoked variants. So is the ban list. And I don't know what's going to get hit in the ban list. People are speculating all over the place. They're saying it's the Field Spell Magical Meltdown. They're saying it's Alistair. They're saying it's on occasion. It can even be Mechaba. Because this card, realistically, is good, but it's not amazing. This is a very good, fair card in a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh sense. You know what I miss about the old Megatins? Like the 2019 Megatins? The fact that you can get a promo and then your packs. A promo like Nibiru the Power of Being with a 2019 Ghost like Megatin, currently roughly around $15. You can get that one, or you can get Dark Rule No More. A card which currently has a price point of $11. Wow. $15 in a $20 Megatin, $11 in a $20 Megatin. It's almost as if you could get the promos put to the side, and the packs, and then Konami's like, this is fair. And then Konami had a 2020 Megatin, and they're like, bro, we need money. We need money like today, dude. We're running out of blow in our bathroom. And they just went ahead, and they just made these 2020 Megatins, and they're like, no, don't put it in a promo pack. No. I need money. They just threw it in the set. So we got cards like Rajak Guru being so expensive, unfortunately. And I don't know, I just, as much as I want to be like, yay, like putting a promo card inside the core of your set is just so bad. It's just disingenuous. I don't know. Does that sit well with anybody? Was that annoying? I don't know. Maybe it's me. Battlefield Ultimate coming out of Absolute Power Force. Little side story in the whole Market Watch game, Paisanos, is that when the Link Haribo was gonna come out here in America, I thought that Battlefield was gonna be more of a used card. And when I'm not being more of a used card, I'm thinking you got Link Haribo in the graveyard, you're pulling swings for game, you go Battlefield, and they're like, oh, get wrecked, I got wrecked. Anyway, and it's a board, and then like you draw for your turn, and then Battlefield and Link Haribo become a thing. Boom. And then you got Link material for free, and then your opponent's battle phase. I thought that was so badass. Yeah, no, when I'm not happening. We went into this weird like 5-War Dragon Lock meta, which was terrible. But looking at Battlefield Ultimate Rare coming out of Absolute Power Force, the value of the cards still went up in value because the cards is hard to get. Nobody's replenishing those. It's just not happening. Battlefield currently is holding a $14 market price, but the unlimited copies are already up to $19. First edition Battlefield, you say? No big deal. It's roughly around $38. After that one's gone, it's about $42. And then you got Italian. I gotta see how this Italian set looks like. Okay, it's pretty good. Up next, Terraforming Ultimate Rare coming at OTS 20 Pack 5. Yeah, $62 market price. The card's roughly around almost near $100 for Terraforming. We love our deck thinners in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think you guys really understand our game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Compared to other card games. Like in Pokemon, you have a card that was like Upstart Goblin, but your opponent didn't get the life points. It was like Judge Whistle. And you just played it and you just drew a card. And Pokemon players are like, I don't know. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Anything that's a deck thinner, we're like, that's going to be worth a lot of money, because I'm buying a ton of that. Look at Terraforming Ultimate Rare coming out to OTS 20 Pack 5. It's like almost $100 for a reason because it just thins a card out. It helps you search for a card and cycle a card. It's just good times. Well, not really cycles in the actual term sense of cycling, but just playing it, getting a card, one less card in the deck. Thinning decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a great time. And then we have OTS Tournament Pack 13. Now, we can go over this whole thing, talk about the values and how everything for the most part super rare is devalued for the most part. Trapdoor Draft Facility is $37. I don't know who's buying these cards. Book of Moon is at $63, which is going to get lower before it gets higher, and it will get higher, by the way. But it will get lower first, and we'll see that. Abyss Dweller currently stabilizing roughly around $70. Do you go in and buy it now? Do you play Abyss Dweller? Is it worth going in and buying this now? It's only a one-off. I'm going to wait more on this. Let me know what you guys think about that. So, Access Code Talker is a card that every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is excited to get. Everyone's excited to get. Majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players still have Access Code Talker in their deck, and majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are slowly kind of like phasing out of Access Code Talker in their deck because they're using some crazy dank strategy of just shutting your opponent down this turn. Just, can I go first? I go first? Okay. Can you break this board? If you can, we'll go to the next game. The deck. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking at Access Code Talker, I think even though every one of those cards, including myself, was going to hit some incredibly high price points, it didn't. Access Code Talker at Eternity Code with a $66 market price is currently roughly around $69. It's really in this weird hover phase. And this card feels a lot like Triple Tactics Talent. And the fact that even though it is a great card, no one's going to say Access Code Talker is a bad card. Even though this is a great card, it's kind of going near that. But here's the thing about that. Triple Tactic Talent coming out of Rise of the Duelist is roughly around $65. It's actually a little bit lower than Access Code Talker, despite the fact that you need 3 of Triple Tactics Talent. But what we're seeing is Forbidden Drop, a card that was roughly $85 a week ago, it's currently $82 in the market price. Let you play first edition versions roughly are $80. This card's going down too. Maybe it's not Access Code Talker, maybe it's Forbidden Droplet that's going to be going down in value. Both cards are still phenomenal. Rise of the Duelist, I think we can all agree, as far as like value-wise, is a blockbuster set, despite having probably really terrible. I mean, Excelsior is a great card. Ecclesia, if you want to be annoying, is a great card for Starlight Rare. Triple Tactics Talent's a great Starlight Rare. Diddy Crow's a lazy and terrible Starlight Rare. Wynn's a bad Starlight Rare. Guy's a bad Starlight Rare. Like, you had so much to do here. You could have made so many cards Starlight Rare. Maybe even Shadow Schism, Full Nail Blaze for the artwork, Titan Clad. I can't say that card's name right to save my life. But you could have made, if we're going to drop a Starlight Rare, this set could have broke the mold on amazing sets. It's just a good set. I think with the release of Dogmatica, and I do think they're going to be good post-banless, that really pushes this set a little bit over the edge as far as making it a really good set. Forbidden Drop is a great card. Tactics is a great card. Nadea's Servant actually is going down, so if you're looking to play Dogmatic, just wait more because everybody that rushed in overpaid. Nadea's Servant coming out of Rise of the Duelist with a $61 market price, it's roughly around $64. But it was like almost their 70s like a week ago. So it is going down in value, despite the fact that it went up like $1 or $2. Who cares? The value of this card is going down. So more people pull Rise of the Duelist trying to get the Triple Tactics Talent for Forbidden Drop, but the value of cards like Nadea's Servant will go down. So keep an eye out for that. So overall, not bad. Not bad at all. Guys, if you want to check out my Instagram, links will be down in the description. There's my playset of Max C's, like I said I was going to get. I'm also playing Pokemon, and there's a Pokemon deck. I'm actually working on Eternity's V. Just throwing it out there. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh's a great game, don't get me wrong, and I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's always going to be main bait. It's going to be my wife. But just like me, my wife, I want a girlfriend. The difference between Yu-Gi-Oh! and Pokemon, I can't really easily access a girlfriend. But looking at Pokemon, it's a great side game. It's a great game to play because when a Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta gets stale certain times, or when a Yu-Gi-Oh! is in this weird phase where we're just sitting there going, we getting a ban list yet? And Konami's like, no, buy more product. And we're like, no, we want a ban list. I'm not buying crap, Konami. We got a new Megatin. Shut up your ass. I want new product. So simple. So we're just sitting here in this weird waiting out phase. It's not bad to go and get ready to start playing another card game like Pokemon. Not all the time. Once again, it's just a good side piece. And if you're like me, you like other games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and look at that computer before my wife. I know you get be upset by the wire management because we have so many computer pros, but it's nice for me. Listen, guys, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of things happening right now in the card game industry, not just besides Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Pokemon is definitely going to be something that's going to be our number 2 one day. You know, it's gonna be what is it? Yu-Gi-Oh's Don Quixote and Pokemon's Pancho Villa. That's literally what's gonna happen. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the new Megatin cards. Like, I know everyone's gonna be like, I need Dragoon V. I get that, but is there anything else you need in this set? Like, I personally don't need anything in this set. Unless like they upgraded rarities, like I said, but Red Dragoon sounds pretty spicy. That's the only thing I care about. But I'm just not paying $60 for a promo. Like, get out of here. Anyways, your boy V and you Paisanos. You Paisanos have a great day.